One, two, three, four. Two, two. Three, four, one, two, breathe. Three, four, and add Astra. My umbrella again.
Just let me know if you ever find yourself in a pinch. I can help you out.
One, two, breathe. Three, four, and...
Should we really be off work this early? There is still a lot left to do.
Don't waste my time.
My sacred name, Fortune Preserver.
It's nothing. Don't waste my time.
Rise.
Shadows of death.
Take care.
Let me stop.
Opening box of a death-eyed dress.
Written in the stars. Fate is upon you. Delve into destiny. Take flight. Snow. Whirling snow. Written in the stars. Decided by destiny.
My umbrella again. Go.
I got close. This.
I didn't feel that. Rise. Sacred name, Fortune Preserver.
Take this. Cheap tricks.
Wheel of Life.
Cut down. Like this.
Take flight! Decided by destiny! Let me scry! Shadows of fate! Fate is upon you! Everybody stand back!
We're way behind schedule.
My umbrella again. 1, 2, 3, 4, and
into destiny. Shadows of fate, let me scry. Fate is upon you. Decided by destiny. Shadows of fate. Leave my space. That's gonna hurt in the morning. Let me scry. Teamwork is dreamwork. fate is upon you. Take flight. Sakura swirl.
Traveler, hurry! It's almost time for us to join Hotel for dinner! Ooh, and we'll be meeting at Shinyue Kiosk. It's the place with a really long wait list. As expected of the parlor director, always so generous! Come on, let's go! Oh, so that's how it is. Thanks for the suggestions, Mr. Zhongli. I have them all noted down.
I've long heard that your knowledge encompasses all things old and new, Mr. Zhongli, but I never knew that you were well versed in the art of cooking, too. It is truly an honor to make your acquaintance.
No need for formalities. I too feel humbled to be in the company of such talented young people. There are many things I could learn from you.
Oh, you flatter us. If it's possible, may I trouble you to provide a few words of guidance for my practices in exorcism?
Exorcism? I can't say I'm an expert in the field, but if you don't mind, we could start by discussing...
Whoa, there's so many people here. All we knew was that Hu invited Zhongli over. Paimon never thought we'd be meeting so many old friends. Happy Lantern Ride, everyone!
Likewise. Please take a seat.
Happy Lantern Ride! Are you having fun? Me too. I've seen Xinyan perform before, but this is the first time I've watched something like this. I heard that the audience loved it too, and she's been receiving quite a lot of performance invitations lately. She's more busy than ever, and Yoonjin's gonna help her.
Yep, and they asked us to pass on their season's greetings to everyone. They hope we'll have a wonderful gathering.
The performance was spectacular indeed. However, it gave Xiangling a huge burst of inspiration, which in turn gave us a bit of a headache.
Us? Did Xiangling ask you to try out her dishes too?
That, my friend, is beside the point. Watching you eat was enough for me. Come to think of it, I probably shouldn't have burdened Chongyun with eating my share too.
Hold on, Xiangling came up with a new recipe? Let Paimon try! See, someone here knows how to encourage people. Thanks, Paimon. Oh, and I have to thank Mr. Zhongli, too. He gave me lots of useful pointers that really drove it home for me. Oh, so that's what you were talking about before we arrived.
Yes. Since we'll be dining together, the topic of our conversation naturally revolved around cooking. Xiangling's ideas are truly unconventional. Her choices in both ingredients and spices are comparable to a melody dancing on the tongue. My suggestions were nothing more than the icing on the cake.
Oh, the two of you always deliver. Now I'm getting embarrassed. Anyway, I'll get everyone to have a taste after I've adjusted the recipe based on Mr. Zhongli's advice.
That sounds like it might become a little safer to eat.
How about I sample the dishes next time?
Speaking of eating, Paimon feels like we're missing someone. Oh, Huta was the one who invited us, but she's not here. And where's Guoba? Oh, Guoba volunteered to help Dad at the restaurant. You know, lots of people come over to eat during Lantern Rite. Without Guoba helping out, I probably wouldn't have had the time to accept Hu Tao's invitation. As for Hu Tao...
The director went to collect a guest. She asked me to stay here and host you for the time being. Seems like it's almost time.
Huh? Hu Tao went to fetch someone in person? Oh, that must mean they are super important. Could it be... Keqing? Ningguang? Or Captain Beidou?
She didn't clarify. And as her subordinate, I couldn't just pry into the details, could I?
Ta-da! We're here! Oh, we're not late to the party, right? Right? Good thing the Conqueror of Demons and I are both as swift as the wind. And whoosh, we made it just in time.
Oh. I see. So the important guest is the Conqueror of Demons. I've been looking forward to meeting you. The director didn't mention anything when she invited us. What a pleasant surprise. Gathered here with us tonight are not only young and accomplished individuals, but also the protector of Liyue's peace, Adeptus Alatus. To convene here with all of you is indeed a great honor.
It's almost lantern right. Yet you took all the trouble coming here.
The director has a way of making it difficult to decline.
Rex Lapis, may I ask what troubles you?
The director asked me to buy sesame oil in preparation for the celebrations.
Huh. Then why would you come all the way to Wangshu Inn?
I had a pleasant chat with Chef Yen Xiao and received some spices from him. And, see? Here's some matsutake and a portion of ham.
What about the sesame oil?
It's a shame. I couldn't find the kind the director was looking for.
I'm sure you're exaggerating, Zhang... Sir.
There he goes again. Enough with the pleasantries. Go let our guests take a seat. Everyone here today is well known in their own field and has probably heard about one another to some extent. Some of us are even old acquaintances, so there's no need to be this formal. I heard that the Conqueror of Demons and the Traveler are pretty close, no? Great! You two sit together.
You should take a seat too, Director.
Oh? Finally remembered me? When we arrived just now, the host at Xinyue Kiosk told me our dishes are almost ready. Perfect timing. Let's not wait any longer and ask them to bring out the food.
Paimon would have never guessed the person who Tao went to fetch was Xiao.
Oh, that's also the first I've heard of the Traveler and Paimon being friends with the Conqueror of Demons.
You know Xiao Chu?
Knowing is a bit of an overstatement. I've always looked up to him. You might not know this, Paimon, but we exorcists have worked in close collaboration with the Conqueror of Demons for many generations, dispelling evil together, both in the open and from the shadows. Hard to imagine that thanks to Hu Tao, I've finally gotten the chance to meet him. Conqueror of Demons, I'm honored to make your acquaintance.
Likewise.
It is a great honor indeed to have a chance to meet the legendary Conqueror of Demons. Changyun has brought that name up quite a few times in the past. I remember you mentioning wanting him to understand the importance of exorcists.
We know each other too. He helped try my dishes during the Masterful Chef's cook-off. I didn't think we'd have the chance to meet again. Happy Lantern Rite!
No anecdote, however, compares to meeting you in person. I'm Xingqiu, Shangli and Changyun's friend. The pleasure is all mine.
Whoa, everyone's getting all formal and polite all of a sudden. Paimon doesn't know what she should say anymore. Adeptus Xiao, mighty conqueror of demons, please accept Paimon's greetings too. Belated Happy Lantern Rite. Paimon tried very hard to look for a fancy word, okay? Don't be too harsh on Paimon!
There's no need to be so polite.
You're right. This was meant to be a nice little get-together between friends after all. Too much formality kills the atmosphere. I didn't plan this gathering only for everyone to walk on eggshells. Hiya.
What's your true intention then?
A little get-together between friends, sipping the finest tea and watching lanterns float into the sky, bidding farewell to the past, and embracing the present with joy. And that is something our consultant would say. I think it deserves a standing ovation.
Indeed. Exceptional acting skills, Director.
As for me, I'm just here to have fun and treat everyone to something good. We all worked really hard this year, whether traveling or guiding, cooking, helping with the family business, exorcising evil spirits, or conquering demons. And of course, our consultant, who's been helping out at the parlor every now and then. Everyone has done some pretty amazing things. As the one who brought everyone together, it goes without saying that I'm the one most deserving of praise.
Huh? Sounds kinda self-important, but Paimon thinks it's pretty amazing that she managed to talk Xiao into coming. He rarely ever enters Liyue Harbor after all.
It wasn't as complicated as you think.
Okay, gotcha. Thanks, boss lady.
It's not boss lady, just boss. And there she goes. What a lively girl.
Conqueror of demons, Adeptus Xiao. Guardian of Wangshu Inn, hero of Dihua Marsh. I know you're there.
Quiet. Do not disturb the peace.
Sorry, but you wouldn't show up if I didn't yell your name, would you?
I know you. You're the 77th director of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. Is there something you need?
That does sound like one of Hu Tao's antics.
Did the Conqueror of Demons agree to come so that Hu Tao would stop pestering him?
There might be other reasons.
Smart guess.
Huh? There's more to it?
It gets pretty boring from here on. I talked about the funeral parlor's past relationships with the Guardian Yakshas. You know, just to be sociable.
In the time of the Archon War, disputes were frequent, and disaster overtook the land. Humans couldn't escape from the torment of the plague, nor could they escape death. The Adepti vanquished the demons, the Millelith fought valiantly, and Wangsheng Funeral Parlor was responsible for purifying the diseased and sending off the spirits of the dead. That is how the border between life and death was maintained during the war. And it effectively prevented further incidents from happening.
That's right. 1 point for the consultant. But despite our deep-rooted connection, it still took me quite a while to actually convince him. You know him pretty well, huh?
This matter is out of my control, so I need to be cautious.
True, but I've kept that in mind too. That's why everyone here today is in one way or another acquainted with elemental power. Besides, it'll only be for a short while as we dine together. There won't be any lasting consequences.
But I didn't expect there to be so many people.
There's no need to worry, Conqueror of Demons. We're not feeling anything unusual so far. Our young exorcist over here is protected by his pure yang energy, so he's probably the most resilient.
That's not the same. And did you just toss your carrots into my bowl? Hey, don't look away.
Huh? What?
I'm siding with Chongyun. I saw that too. You're lucky Guoba isn't here today. He hates seeing people being picky with their food. If he'd seen that, he'd definitely make you eat all your carrots.
Huh? Guoba would do that? Is he that uncompromising? But now that I think of it, Xiangling told me that Guoba used to be the stove god.
It sounds like you've heard the rumors.
I'm doing fine. Not long ago, before Lantern Rite, I met an old friend. Thanks to his help, things have been a lot more stable than before.
Right! Wait, what?
Seeds of story, brought by the wind.
And cultivated by time. Did Paimon just unconsciously complete that saying? That voice. Could it be?
If I'm not mistaken, there's someone knocking at the door. Don't just sit there, Zhongli. Go welcome our guest in.
No such need. I'm coming in. You finally let me in. Hello, hello. No matter if we've met before or not, this moment marks a brand new encounter. Old friends and new. Happy Lantern Rite.
Oh, it's the tone-deaf bard.
Oh, he seems to carry a valiant breeze wherever he goes. It looks like we're gonna be friends. Fate has brought us together, so come on, take a seat and be my guest. Help yourself. Oh, I'll ask them for another set of cutlery.
This young lady here is as bright as a fresh bouquet of flowers in the morning's rising sun. She no doubt is the one with the most authority here. Whoa, these dishes look amazing! Is it really okay for me to join in? All right, I'm digging in.
Huh, it's you.
Oh, isn't this Genyu?
Genyu?
Yep. Now that I've taken a closer look, you're a fan of Genyu's works, aren't you? I met Xingqiu at a light novel convention. Ah, how I wish we'd met sooner. I never expected that there'd be another person in this world who could interpret Genyu's new novel as thoroughly as I could.
Venti, you're being too humble. Considering your poetic talent, your fundamentals are way more impressive.
Could this new guest be Master Xingqiu's friend?
Yeah! Xiao, you remember me too, right? We had a chat not long ago.
Yes, yes. Monsters become more active than usual as we get closer to Lantern Rite. I was patrolling Dihua Marsh a few days ago, when I happened to run into this...
You've already forgotten? I'm a bard, remember? And bards go around singing wherever they like.
Oh, right. And this bard was performing in Dihua Marsh. It was a moving melody, and it made me feel relaxed and at ease. I couldn't help but stay and listen.
Thank you for your patronage.
I understand now, too. I'm Zhongli, currently working at the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. It's a pleasure to meet you, new friend.
And I'm his boss. Oh, and if there's anything unsatisfactory, let me know anytime.
That's very considerate of you.
Oh? No wonder. Only a boss as savvy and reliable as you would be able to hire such an impressive consultant.
Oh, you're too nice, Venti. Not to brag, but our consultant truly is impressive. His knowledge extends across the stars and the land, and there's nothing throughout history that he doesn't know. From the sophisticated way he speaks, it's hard not to suspect that he could very well be an Adeptus in disguise. Xiao, you're an Adeptus. Do you think it might be possible?
Sorry. I'm only good at conquering demons. I'm afraid I don't have much knowledge in that matter.
Really? But Paimon thinks you're super knowledgeable. Huh? Oh, right! Xiao's a warrior. He doesn't come to the city very often, so it's, pretty normal for him to not know anything. Yeah.
Really? I've actually heard a few things about Mr. Zhongli before. The guests in the tavern talked about this refined and courteous man who, instead of having wine at Mondstadt's finest tavern, ordered a cup of hot tea with the most complex name.
Now that you mention it, I seem to recall that there indeed is a musician like yourself in Mondstadt. I've heard that he's elegant and amiable, his works witty and vibrant. It's no overstatement to regard him as the best bard in Mondstadt.
Now you're making me embarrassed. I would say that Mondstadt's poetry is a little run-of-the-mill sometimes. There's one I heard a while back that went, "The old house is renewed, welcoming the spring breeze, awakening old memories." The meaning's there, but the word choices are unimaginative, and there's a distinct lack of literary flair.
I think so too. The composition needs a little jazzing up. If I were to give it a go, I'd make it an old melon on a vine, a new flower that grows fine.
Oh, good one! It feels unique and has a nice ring to it.
You have great taste, Venti. I was right about you. Let's shake hands.
Of course, of course.
Hey, Xingqiu! Mind lending me a few books when we get back? Pick out some well-written ones. I don't know if it's my own lack of literary knowledge, but I couldn't tell the difference between those two.
I don't think it's your fault.
Chongyun's right. It's not our fault.
Oh, you have a point. But speaking of, why is the tone-deaf bard here? Are you here to take part in Lantern Rite too?
I heard that Liyue will be hosting a Lantern Rite music festival this year. As a musician myself, how could I possibly resist the temptation to come take a look? Or a listen. Getting to know other musical styles is essential to sparking inspiration, don't you think? As for the Fontaine friend who hosted the festival, I saw him near Stone Gate the other day. The Iridescence tour has finally been held successfully for once, so I had to congratulate him. Don't think anything of it. By the way, I was watching as you entered Xinyue Kiosk, but no one seemed to notice me. Should I say that it's because I'm an expert in hiding, or that a certain someone deliberately ignored the sound of the wind?
Whenever Lantern Rite comes around, Liyue Harbor becomes bustling with activity. People are all busy watching the lanterns and strolling around the shops, and they might just go travel somewhere on a whim. It is rather difficult to predict another's whereabouts. The festival is in full swing and proceeding smoothly, and we're all gathered here with friends, new and old. This is no doubt a wonderful occasion worth celebrating. To come together with all of you at the beginning of the year, one can't help but be filled with joy. In a moment like this, I propose we raise a glass together. In my case, tea in lieu of wine.
Well said, Mr. Zhongli. That was exactly what I wanted to say. Now I'm getting a little self-conscious. I didn't cause you too much trouble barging in like that, did I? We usually drink wine during occasions like this over in Mondstadt, but since Mr. Zhongli insists on drinking tea, I'll give a toast with tea too. Everyone, thanks for the treat.
You're welcome. As the host of this gathering, I hope everyone enjoys the food and drinks. May this year be better than the last. Considering that everyone may have other matters to attend to later, sticking to tea seems like a good idea.
All of a sudden, they started proposing toasts. Should we?
What's with the urgency? Sure.
Have you two finished eating? It's always nice to have a breath of fresh air after a meal. Helps with digestion.
Paimon will come too. Yeah? Okay then. Don't forget to come back.
It seems like our new friend is an expert in wine.
I deserve no such praise. I only drink for fun. It's nothing compared to your expertise. I'm glad we're only having tea today. What if I got drunk and said something nonsensical? I'd surely become an object of ridicule to someone I've just met.
No such thing. I wouldn't dare disrespect the director's guest.
You're not allowed to leave Paimon here alone. To be honest, Paimon's worried about saying the wrong thing.
Did you talk about anything interesting before we started the meal? Anything fun I missed out on?
Oh, we were talking about cooking. Mr. Zhongli told us that he went on a trip to Qiaoyang Village the other day and got a hold of some uncommon ingredients. Tea seed oil and sesame oil. He suggested I try using those in my new dishes.
Oh, no wonder he left his post for so long that day. Those ingredients would be difficult for anyone else to find. I guess I'll need his help next time as well.
About you and Venti. Could he be a partner in your family business?
That's right. You know how my family is. A lot of business secrets can't just be divulged at the dinner table.
Ah, just as I thought.
Let's depart. You go ahead. Are you all right? It's hard to describe. It's not that. There were those among the Adepti who loved gatherings and idle chit-chat. Sometimes they would call up a few others for a drink. Even I got dragged along to their gatherings many times. The Adepti all have their specialties, making most of them proud and arrogant. Everything they say is straight from the heart. It never gets too complicated. But this time... No. I didn't mean that. So you know his true identity. I'll get straight to the point then. The Animo Archon is a free spirit, and his temperament is as carefree as the music he plays on the flute. It's easy for a god like him to live in harmony with humans, and that's something I might never be able to do. That does sound like something you would say. No matter. I know my circumstances. Whenever I think of the ordinary conversations I've had with you, it feels... strangely novel. Yes. The parlor director went out of her way with the invitation, so it was difficult to turn her down. I had made mental preparations before agreeing to come. She told me that all the guests today would be acquainted with elemental power, and I knew that you would be here. But I didn't expect the other guests to be... General Capisis always said that we should live in the present and enjoy every pleasant surprise. Perhaps that's what I should do with what I'm feeling now. But I think he meant designing clothes for those around him. The clothes were intricately designed, but inconvenient to wear. Brother Bosacius never tried to hide his distaste in front of him. Rex Lapis did like his designs and even collected quite a few. The outfit he wears now was also designed by General Capisis himself. I never saw him wear this during the war. I didn't expect him to start wearing it later.
Oh, here you are. I'm not intruding, right?
You're not. What is it?
Hu Tao saw that everyone's done eating and asked the staff to bring out the desserts. Paimon got so anxious that you weren't back yet that she scarfed down her dessert without the usual slurping and munching. To be honest, I was kind of worried too. You looked a little restless just now, and I thought you weren't used to the food here and was planning to head back to Wangshu Inn for something Yan Chao made.
You're worrying too much. Why would I? Anyway, let's head back.
Please wait! There's another reason why I came looking for you. Here, take these. I brought them for you.
Almond tofu?
Yup. Since the Masterful Chef's competition, you could say that Yan Xiao and I are not only competitors, but good friends as well. I visit him at Wangshu Inn sometimes to discuss our cooking. I heard him say that the esteemed guest on the roof loves nothing more than a good plate of almond tofu, so I learned a thing or two about the dish from him. I'll be honest, before Hu Tao invited everyone, she secretly came looking for me, told me about the guest she planned to invite, and asked me for some suggestions on what she should order. So I made a few servings of almond tofu for you guys in advance. Take them as a token of gratitude for your support. When I told Guoba that I was making these for you, he started eagerly running around the kitchen and helping a lot too.
Thank you for the trouble. There was no need to... I'll take them. Thank you. And Guoba too.
You're welcome. Oh, the almond tofu I made probably tastes and feels a little different from the type Yan Xiao cooks. Please let me know if there's any improvements I should make.
Okay.
That's all. Alrighty, we should head back now. We can't keep Paimon waiting.
悪い、待たせた。
平気平気。みんな雑談しかしてないし、これといって何もなかったからね。外で話していようが、部屋の中で話そうが、別に同じだったよ。
オイラは食べるのに忙しいからな。お前の相手なんかしてる暇ないぞ。
そうだ。知り合い同士ではあるけど、せっかくのお祭りの食事会だし、儀式的なことも少しやっておこっか。
あ？もしかして何か特有の習わしでもあるの？
ないよ。でも縁起が良くなるように私がたった今作った。思い立ったが吉日。さあまずは卓の上にあるコーラを使おう。おっと、ずいぶん長いこと火がついてたし、お香もつきかけてるね。じゃあここは一番身分のたっといお客さんに次のお香を焚いてもらおっかな。生々流転、新たな年の繁栄を願い、日々前へと進んでいけるようにね。
なるほど、いい願いだね。さすがフータオ。ならこの場で一番身分のたっといお客さんは、きっと滑稽の勝利先生だよね。僕は勝利先生の功績とかやってきたことに詳しくはないけど、 さっき話した感じ、彼の見識と造形の深さは、この世界を渡り歩いてきた銀融詩人の僕でもあっと驚くものだった。もし知識が力となるのなら、勝利先生の力は果てしなく強大なものだろうね。
話のレベルで言えばやはり偉大な詩人の方が上だろう。俺はただ記憶力がいいだけに過ぎない。こんな何の変哲もない能力をこうも立派に語れるとは、その弁舌には脱帽する。そもそも誰が推薦してもいいのなら。俺はやはり同志こそが功を焚くのに適任だと思う。
もうダメだよ。それは上司に対する無駄なごますりだから。それにお客さんにやってもらうって話でしょ。主催者の私は選択肢に入らないよ。そうだ、美味しい料理をたくさん食べられたし、ここはこの場に唯一いる料理人のシャンリンにやってもらうのがいいんじゃない？
そうなの？でも今日の料理は私が作ったものじゃないよ。
そんなの関係ないって。ほら、シャンリンは1000人の弟子で、かまどの魔人と行動を共にする仲間。それに月夜祭の料理王決定戦の優勝者でしょ。しかもかの有名な料理屋万民堂唯一の後継者であり、この同志である私の古い友人の一人でもある。これでも足りないっていうの？
あれ、なんか称号がだんだん尻すぼみしていってるような。ちょっとやめてよ。なんだか恥ずかしくなってきちゃう。それならリーユエ校で最大の紹介の一つ、飛雲商会の次男坊の方が尊い身分なんじゃない？
いきなり僕を巻き込まないでくれよ。
おお、それもいいね。紹介の坊ちゃまがお香を焚いてくれたら、みんな新しい一年は大儲け間違いなしだよ。
はあ、そんなわけないだろ。それに儲けることも確かにいいが、体の健康や万事順調であることの方がもっと大事だ。だからここは邪気払いを得意とする趙雲法師にやってもらって、家内安全を願うのはどうだろうか。
まさか僕にまで飛び火するとは。ここには高魔耐性がいるんだ。どう考えても僕にお鉢が回ってくるのは筋違いじゃないか。身分の序列で言えばここに1000人は高魔耐性1人しかいない。なら絶対に。
断る。我はここで最も身分の尊いものではない。絶対にな。ここにいる者の洞察力ならきっともう分かってるはずだ。ここにいる皆と縁を持つ者が一人いるとな。
お前っていっつもオイラのことをからかうけど、確かに人付き合いはかなりいいよな。ここのみんなとも知り合いだし。まずい。さっきお前の相手なんかしないって言ったばっかだったのに。あれ？まだ他にもいたか？って、お前はオイラがここで一番尊いお客さんだっていうのか？急にそんなこと言うなよ。いひひ。
僕は賛成だよ。なかなかいい人選なんじゃないかな。共に歩む仲間がいなかったら、長い旅は果てのない孤独なものになってしまう。冗談を言い合ったり、一緒に騒いだりできる友達がいれば、あらゆる景色は色づく。
ああ。旅人は諸国を旅し、素晴らしい功績をいくつも残した。しかしパイモンがいなければその物語は単調なものになっていただろう。お前の旅が平穏で順調であったのもパイモンの存在が大きい。
いきなりそんな褒められるなんて、おいらなん りがとな。さっきはオイラのことをずーっと待たせたけど、もう怒ってないぞ。
パイモン、そう気にすることはないさ。友人同士なら喧嘩をすることも当然ある。
ああ、確かにそうだな。
つまり旅人にとってのパイモンは私にとってのクオパーと同じですごく大切な存在だってことだよね。
うんうん。じゃあみんなパイモンで問題なさそうだね。
はあ。我も旅人の選択に異論はない。
じゃあこれで決まりだね。ではでは、世界で一番すごい旅人の最高の仲間でありガイド兼親友のパイモンにみんなのためお香を焚いてもらおう。さあパイモン、マッチをしっかり持って手をやけどしないようにね。さて、もうだいぶ遅いし、このままみんなを引き止めておくわけにもいかないよね。そろそろお開きにしよっか。
だな。お茶もいい香りだったぞ。
私たちの間にそんなお世辞はいらないって。次また私がおごる時に付き合ってくれたらそれでいいから。あ、もうすっかり暗いね。夜道は少し危ないから私はシャンリンと行く秋坊ちゃま、あとチョーンを送ってくるよ。残りのお客さんは勝利さんにお願いするね。
ああ、僕は平気だから気にしないで。これから海へ行くんだ。船の上にいる友達に会ってくるから勝利先生に手間はかけさせないよ。君なら僕の行ってる場所がどこなのかわかるでしょ。もし時間があったら僕を探しに来てね。みんなと知り合えてよかったよ。春風がなびく頃また会おう。
もちろん。また機会があったら一緒に詩を書こうね。さて、じゃあ私たちも行くよ。ああ、そうだ。勝利さん、後で王城堂に戻ってきてね。頼みたい用事がまだあるんだ。
ああ、承知した。同志も気をつけてくれ。では次は
テイ君。
勝利でいい。今の俺はリーユエ港で一人の人間として生きている。民衆の中にいるしがない存在に過ぎない。日が昇ったら働き、そして日が沈んだら休む。身分で言えば勝利というただの凡人は高魔体制を敬い仙人様と呼ぶべきだろう。
そんなめっそうもない。
これは何も冗談じゃないんだがな。今年の怪盗音楽祭の期間中、お前たちは歌人同一神君、それから龍文釈風神君と交流したと聞く。きっとまた過去のことをたくさん知っただろう。同じことでも別の者が見れば違う様相を見せる。記録する者が増えれば同じ物語でもまた別の思いと姿が伝わる。以前ソラヤーというスメールの学者と 古今について語り合ったことがあってな。故に彼女が研究している課題も多少は把握しているのだが、彼女が見つけた証拠とそこから得た推論を見るに、彼女が研究している内容はすでに事実に近い。ただ人も魔人も多面性のある生き物だ。人間の文化に根付く伝説には、高きところに座す尊い者や心優しい魔人が数多くいる。だが俺や歌人同一神君、竜宮釈風神君、それから将や関羽のような者にとって、そういった属性離れした仙人や神は身近な存在であり、他愛のない話を共に楽しめる仲間でもある。今この時の光景はあの時と同じものだ。民衆にとって将は親しみにくい存在であっても、旅人からすれば違う。つまり一部のことについてはそう気にする必要はないということだ。
勝利様が伝えたいことは？
その様子だと大まかではあるが理解したようだな。さて、同志から皆を送るように言われているが、お前たちの実力であれば俺の同伴など必要ないだろう。ちょうど夜景が美しい頃合いだ。俺も少し歩きたい。しばし歩いた後、同志のところには顔を出そう。うん。では先に失礼する。いずれまた会おう。
勝利、またな。みんな行っちゃったな。こういう賑やかな雰囲気が終わると、いつも心にぽっかり穴が開いたような寂しい感じがするよな。でもお前が一緒にいてくれるからよかったぞ。一旦分かってるならいいんだ。ショーはこれからどうするつもりだ？オイラたちと一緒にリーユエコーを見て回るか？
いや、ここで過ごす時間は我が想定したものをとうに超えている。町の灯火も悪くはないが、そろそろ帰らねば。今回は急なことではあったが、世話になった。ああ。では、またいずれ。
学術研究は時流に乗るものではない。故に注目されていようがいまいが関係ないのじゃ。